Okay, so for this lesson, we are working on multiplying fractions. So here's our fraction by whole numbers. So if we're doing 3 times 1/4, that means that we're taking that 1/4 and we're doing, just like you learned with whole numbers, we're doing repeated addition. So we're going to add 1/4. And there you can see we've done it 3 times, okay? So you can see using the model, if we do 3 times 1/4, we have 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, which means that our product or our answer will be 3/4. Okay, so if we're going to do 5 times 1/4, you could do your repeated addition. So 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or, so that would give us 5/4. And you can see that's a lot of work, right? So the other thing you can do is just take your whole number, like we have here, you multiply it by the numerator. So 5 times 1 is 5. And then you keep your denominator the same because the denominator represents how many parts are in a whole. So on this one, your answer is, or your product is 5/4. So remember, the product is a math vocabulary word for how many parts are in, excuse me, I almost gave you fraction. The product is the answer for a multiplication problem. So since we're multiplying, we have a product of 5/4, okay? All right. So here, I showed you up here, but we're going to go, first thing we're going to do, I always like to just put my denominator first. So here, I'll put the 5 because our denominator is fifths. And then we just do 3 times 2, which is 6. So our answer here would be the improper fraction of 6/5. That looks funny. And if a problem asked you to switch it to a mixed number, you know how now. But all we need to do is 6/5. If you're feeling unsure, then you can just say, okay, well, I can do the repeated addition. So 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5. You can see it here, and you did it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Your denominator stays the same because that's how many parts are in the whole. We're adding parts of the same whole. And then we just go 2, 4, 6. So your answer, your sum, if you're adding, it's a sum. If you're multiplying, it's a product, is 6/5. Okay, all right, let's go ahead now. I'm just gonna do it by using multiplication, but if you wanna practice with the repeated addition, or let's go ahead and draw a model for this one. So 4 times 2 is 8. So we multiply our whole times the numerator. 4 times 2 is 8. Our denominator stays the same, okay? So if we were going to draw a model, we could just do some quick boxes, divide them into thirds. So 1, 2, 3. Since we have a whole, we have 4 holes, we're going to have 4 boxes. I put 3 in each one, and it's 2/3. So I'm just going to put X's. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I just count my X's. My denominator is thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8/3. Okay? All right. So we multiply our whole times our numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. Our denominator stays the same. 9/5. Okay? 7 times 1/3. 7 times 1 is 7. Our denominator stays the same. 2 times 3 is 6. Our denominator is 4. Okay? And again, if you needed to, you could always draw a model, or you could do your repeated addition. But that is, you just do, so for this one, we're going to multiply our whole number times our numerator. 4 times 2 is 8. And then our denominator is fifths. And this one, 5 times 2 is 10. And our denominator is 6. Okay? So that's how you do the multiplication. Like I said, you can always draw a model if it's efficient for you, or if you want to double check your answers, or you can use your repeated addition like we did right here. It's whatever strategy works the best for you, but over time, we do want to get where we can use this fast method of just multiplying the whole number times the numerator and then keeping the denominator the same.